So this is my house. Oh, I got a picture. All right, so this is my house, right? Now at the back of the house, that's definitely not the same one. At the back of my house, you know, there's a garden at the bottom, right? There, that bottom garden. I always wanted to do this, but I have no idea how to do it. So I'm very much still moving ahead with the extension on the side of the house that goes like here. Looks like a big garage on it. Extends this back wall over. So basically, if you haven't known, by the way, my house is going to get extended from this wall line over to this wall here, go along the top, and then have another 2 rooms and a big garage, utility room, and pantry and all that sort of shit there. Right? But what I'm going to be doing, right, in the bottom of the garden there, I'm not definitely going to be doing this. Inspired by Colin Furze building a bunker in his garden, I'm tempted to build an entire bunker in the garden. And it doesn't have to be like a, you know, survive the nuclear winter bunker sort of stuff. But I genuinely mean like build a full underground like bunker house. Like a full, it's connected to mains, power, electricity, water, the lot bunker. Like legit. Now you could say you could build it as like a nuclear bunker or something like that, but I'm really not bothered about that. But chat, what would you put in it? You could say like a gaming bunker, but like in my house, I've got like the bar and all that sort of shit. What would you do down there? So a basement? Yeah, but I've already got a basement. This would be a basement in a basement. And then, do you know what I was thinking? Right? So the back of my house here, I'd then build in the back of the house a tunnel that went under the drive. So literally, you'd go under the drive, under the house, and it'd lead you to the bunker. So this underground garden section would be a bunker which is bigger than the footprint of the house, all right? And we do it with RSJs so that it would be a fully safe, secured, like, space, right? And then a shooting range. Whoa. Whoa, imagine if we could do that. Dude, that'd be sick. That would be so sick. Whoa, rip your ears. You wear ear defenders, you pleb. But anyway, so the whole point of what I was saying, right, is you've got my basement here, right? So you get the top extension done, but then the garden could fully become an underground something. Like one big space. Chat. What would we turn it into? What would we put in there? Nah, trust me. I have a cinema in my own house and I don't use it. A sex dungeon? Don't know about that one, Chief. Bowling?
Yes, I just wanted to come back in, Jason, on your
bowling would be pretty sick.
Vaccine misinformation. Vaccine misinformation.
I don't know if it'd be big enough though.
Ever since the first vaccines were made. And
imagine that in the garden. Imagine in my garden if I had a bowling alley. Underneath it, a bowling alley, a rave cave. Not gonna lie, if you were to open it up and just have it as like a party room, a nightclub sort of thing, that would be sick.
To give it any further airtime.
Home gym. Gym would be pretty cool.
Me that 75% of people are keen.
What would you use it for?
COVID-19.
I don't think it's big enough for.
And if you look at the staggering likelihood.
Actually, I tell you so much, chat. If you were to think about this legit, if you were to do go-kart, it'd be the smallest go-kart track ever. But imagine if you did like an underground go-kart track and it had all drainage properly, but it was 2 floors. On the grass was a go-kart track, and then underneath it. So you'd have the space, which is small, of the underground go-kart track for racing, and then you get on the top of it, and then you're driving on the top. That'd be huge.
Death. With
cage fighting,
yeah,
why not?
Anticipate that growing significantly as the message
arcade
begins to radiate. So I think we will start to see much more uptake from a community.
Make it a bar, but I've got a bar in my house.
An incredibly cohesive team with very, very strong community responses. So that take up, that footfall,
A bat cave,
we
yeah.
anticipate to rise very quickly this week.
Thanks very much. Let's go to
Chat, the thing is, I do not need any more space in my house. Like, I don't need any more space in my house. But if I can do it, why not? Garage with a lift to an underground showroom. I already thought about driving down the back, and then like, imagine that, chat. So, you know, like, I'm getting this garage extension, but imagine if I put an underground car park at the back of the house. So when you drive down Mount Kilimanjaro, right, it opens. Look, I'll show you. Where is it? Where's my Instagram again? Right. So when you imagine this, right? Right. So imagine driving down this here, and then when you drive to there, this bit of the ground there opens up like this, like that, and you drive down into it, but it's secure enough to drive on top of it, but it's like up and down, but then you can drive into it. So like, not a car lift, a car ramp. So it hides it. So it's like it'll lock in to the ground. You can drive on top of it, or you press a button, it lifts it up. You can drive down into it, and then you've got all your shit underneath it. Now, you could say if it flooded, you'd be pretty fucked.
We see in the UK at the moment.
A meth lab?
They will.
Wait, what? What? You could literally, your house could literally be will be literally nuked out if you build a bunker. You should do a nuke logo and frame above the entrance. That would be pretty cool.
Reduce transmission towards the.
We could actually just make a full chat. Should we do it as a thing? A full self-sustained nuclear bunker. Well, maybe not nuclear, because you need to have a certain amount of thickness of concrete and generators and all that sort of stuff.
Aspire to.
So now I can sell my house, which on the tick list would be like, it's going to be a 5-bedroom house. Yeah, 6-bedroom house with a cinema, swimming pool, sauna, hot tub, double garage, 3 stories with a nuclear bunker. Oh, should we build a lighthouse? I say we do it.